Happy Friday, Commanders. Excited to be here talking with you about the brand new blog that's going to come out. But before we get into that, let's just talk a little bit about the recap of this week's events, okay? We've got U32 going on mid-swing. A lot of fun being able to do Crucible in 5 minutes or less. It's fantastic. Just throw the darts against the dartboard and see what happens has been my approach so far. So I'm enjoying it, taking it kind of a little bit more of a casual approach to it and having some fun with it. So we've also had to deal with some pretty insane information kind of going out to the community and some of those creators who are making those videos about the sky is falling, everything is bad and terrible. Boy, here's what I can say. If you're tired of bad information and you're tired of misinformation, we got to stop watching the videos. We got to stop giving them clicks, okay? This is the reason why a lot of these folks are out here clicking on and making these awful videos with these terrible takes. Just know, if you're trying to hate watch something, all it does is support them. All it does is support them. Just going to let you know that, right? Just stop watching their trash videos, and guess, A, you'll never know that it happens until a friend of yours tells you, and or B, if nobody watches anymore, maybe those videos won't exist. But the sky is not falling, right? Things are changing. We've got the brand new Annihilation raids that are coming up today. This video has been recorded Friday morning. So I'm excited. All right, let's just have a great week. Let's go see how the Annihilation raids treat us. Let's give feedback when appropriate, right? Let's make sure that we're helping, being a positive force in the game. And remember, if we're out here, we're making content, we're trying to have fun and make friends and everything else like that, the more we say how bad things are, the less people are going to kind of want to come play our game. So how about we just take a little bit of a positive spin? We try to hold, the game company accountable when we can and really understand how our videos affect people. Maybe we take a little bit of self responsibility on, hey, why would the population increase or decrease if all the influencers shared the same trash ass opinions? All right, that's enough of that. Let's keep on going. We got the weekly blog coming in. Dine in Decadence, Deal in Destruction. I'm looking forward to it, right? We're going to have a lot of fun starting next week. This is kind of cool. I briefly perused this, and so I wanted to keep my reactions kind of fresh. But one thing I did notice here, right in the middle, I don't know, my eyes, they gravitate towards it. I just right in there. And I see the leaderboard right in the center of my screen. I don't know if you can see it. It is right here. There's a leaderboard event that will be starting on a Thursday, right? July 28th is Thursday. The 22nd is a Friday, which means the 29th is another Friday, which means the 20th is a Thursday. So we're going to be starting a leaderboard event on a Thursday. Ooh, my antennas are up. My interest is peaked. We're ending one here on Monday, and then we're going to start one on Thursday. Whew. Well, look, for those of us that do participate in leaderboards where we're spending a lot, this is interesting. I don't know that I love it financially. It's probably going to have to put me in a spot where I choose a little bit about which leaderboards that we get. But, we're all one big part of the science experiment. So let's see how it goes. And hopefully we're going to edit that out, right? I bet you we didn't edit out. I bet you future Dave didn't edit that out. Anyway, yeah, I look at that and I just wonder. I wonder to myself, like, what's going to happen here? Are we going to be setting ourselves up for like recurring leaderboards back to back? I have no clue. We'll have to see. But Sebastian Shell leaderboard, look, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not OG non-DiamondDave. You know what I mean? So we're looking forward to that. So Azazel Battle Pass is coming. That's great. Some more shards there on my my accounts where I don't buy characters, right? I still don't have Azazel, right? So looking forward to getting into the accursed team there. And I say it accursed. I know he's part of Hellfire, but I'm a Crucible guy. You know what I mean? I'm a Crucible guy. Like, he's a part of a curse. So we'll see. All right, we got the Broken King week 4. We'll have a Danger Room featuring the Hellfire Club. That's awesome. And then Odin Heist. Now, I did look at Odin Heist. Friends, wait till we get to the Odin Heist. New players, you got it good. There's a list of characters that oh my God. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's insane. It's insane. This Odin Heist is wacky and wild. But for new players, be super excited. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fantastic. So, we got the Hellfire Dimension. What's that? Is that Fallen Dimension? Is this Fallen Dimension? Is this, what is this? What is this? I'm scared. Keep it out. inbox messages alerting you to the character availability. So bumps, red stars, yep, coming up for Cursed. So that's going to be great. They're going to be available in the Antimatter store, and the Vigilante is going to the Elite store. Okay, great. So normal rotation, as teams kind of come in, they come out, all that good stuff. Thunderbolts, here's where the Thunderbolts are moving. Victoria Hand's going to go to the Blitz store. Blitzorb, Hyperion going to Spotlight, replacing Hitmonkey, and then Songbird will remain in the Battle World store. So this is a note here. I'll pause to read, or you can read it later. Basically, this note is saying, look, we're not going to be putting characters in the Battle World store like we did before. Battle World is technically a legacy store. And also, by the way, we're going to consolidate and kind of, get down to less tabs there. Look, if they get to an old, like a shop gear store, shop character store, I would love that, right? Put all the gear in one spot, all the characters in another spot, keep them separated in tabs that way. That'd be great. That'd be great. That's what I envision as I read all of this here. I just did a little TLDR for you right there. So they're going to continue to figure out how they can consolidate it, get to less tabs. That's what they're going to do. They did recently kind of redistribute what the shop credit cost was kind of across all the stores. So if you notice that, yep, you're not crazy. That did happen. Absolutely. So keep an eye out. Look for what the further changes are going to be. But I think this is a good thing. A lot of people had questions about that, like, oh, are they going to put the new characters in the Battle World store? That's not going to happen. This is letting you know right now, the cadence for the newest characters are going to be in the chapter store, which is currently Antimatter. If you're watching this video, as of the time of recording, it's Antimatter. Every chapter is going to change into a new chapter currency. So those are going to be where the new characters go until they hit bumps or move further on out. Right, get pushed out, then we're going to see that. So I would expect Thunderbolts to be the last one that had that unique area of the Battle World, and then eventually that store should probably get folded into what looks to be some sort of consolidated store. Again, everything's subject to change, but those are the dev notes that are listed right there. Character shards that you can earn through events coming up next week. This is awesome. Blastar 200 total shards, and Azazel you can get 100 total shards. 50 through doing command center objectives is what it looks like. 50 being danger room. I'm going to assume that means milestones. So that's great. That's great. So we got an opportunity to unlock Azazel free to play. Looking forward to doing that on obviously some of my accounts for sure. Broken King 200 blast art. We get it. Here's how you're going to get up to an additional the 200 Blastar shards. We totally get it. Still, I've seen some good uses for Blastar. I wouldn't say that like he's been an absolute crucible wrecker just yet, but there's some good ways to use Blastar out there. I've seen a couple of them for sure. Sebastian shot Diamond Leaderboard. So this will be a shorter 3-day leaderboard. Shorter 3-day leaderboard. Boom. You hear that? Shorter. So my question is, are we starting it on a Thursday and ending it on a Monday? I wonder what that's going to look like. So for those of you out there that are watching content that participate in leaderboards, you might have found me because like personalities attract, right? Whatever that might be. This is a shorter leaderboard. Make sure we're paying attention. The cheese has been moved. I don't necessarily love it, but we'll figure it out. It's going to be a shorter 3-day leaderboard. So it's that Thursday, Friday, Saturday? I assume Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 3-day leaderboard to get diamonds on Shaw. Be super interesting. 3-day leaderboard. Let's see how it goes. I'm hoping that it's not going to be like this insane big push crunch. We'll have to see. I'm not too sure. But it looks like it's pretty standard. Use campaign energy. There's little diamond orb fragments, which will probably be available through offers of some way. Battle and raids, play raids with shot, the yellow stars, all that good stuff. So yeah, kind of a normal setup, just kind of condensed. The starting day is moved and it's shorter. So, all right, we'll see. But you can earn gear 20 tech. Can earn gear 20 tech. Just in time, right? Just in time. We'll have to see. No new characters come next week, which is great. Obviously, today is being Friday the 22nd. As we're recording this video, Shaw is going to drop. So glad to have that week off. And then I'm sure we'll pick up with new character releases here very soon. Hellfire Dimension. So previously an unknown pocket dimension. Okay, so this is like a pocket dimension. Perfect. Fury is calling the Hellfire Club team to lead the charge, review the requirements. Okay, cool. Need at least a minimum of 5 characters every node. Perfect. Non-mythic mutant are required for all mission and boss nodes. Okay. No gear requirements, but we are recommending at least gear 17 and 4 yellow stars and 3 reds. That makes a lot of sense. The rewards: in exchange for throwing cold water on this fire dimension, strike will be rewarding. Commanders gold trading materials, diamond orbs, purple and blue ISO, crimson and teal gear. Okay. All right, we'll have to see how that goes. It might be kind of a very similar one where you can kind of push through it. Looks like if the minimum requirements are gear tier 17, I'm going to fully expect to kind of just lightly jog through it. So we'll have to see. We will have to see. Danger Room Hellfire Edition. Professor Xavier's throwing a dinner party at the Danger Room. Yep, Hellfire. Yep, okay, got it. So this run will feature Azazel character shards and the milestones. Perfect. Okay, great. After you reach milestone 8, so if you can beat difficulty 8, you'll have 50 total. Okay. All right. So all you got to do is beat 8. That's cool. That's cool. We'll have to see how it goes. Again, Danger Room's always a fun one. I know a lot of people love to run it over and over and over again. I can get involved to a point for sure, but I don't know if I can put in the hours that others do for sure, you know, with the day job and everything else. So Odin Heist is coming. This is important. So there's a costume for Odin. Okay. That's cool. That's not the important part, what we're looking at here. So basically it's this: beat Dark Dimension 8 to get Odin, right? Or if you already have Odin, you do a Blitz Sim. We saw one of these with Mephisto. We saw one of these with Super Skrull. Look at what we get. Smite Dine enemies in battle to secure Odin's golden costume. I'm never going to equip it anyway. I don't equip any of the golden costumes. Along with Dark Diamond credits, Dark Promotions credits, and more. Milestones will also reward 2 diamonds and 7 reds for the following characters: Lilandra, Emma, Blade, Madeline, Punisher, Vulture, Shocker, Mysterio, Captain Britain, Hankpin, Nightcrawler, all Cabal characters. I shouldn't say all, it says Cabal characters. I'm assuming it means all. Havoc, Howard the Duck, Oath, Elektra, Spider Slayer, Lizard, Black Panther, Shuri, Black Knight, Groot, Rocket Raccoon, and Moon Knight. Did they just say, I'm going to play 1 Blitz Sim and I'm going to get 2 diamonds for like 25 characters? Is that what I'm reading here? I mean, thank you. This is amazing. Look, if you don't have the 2 diamonds and the 7 reds for these characters, that sucks. You're about to be in luck, right? You're about to be in luck. This is going to supercharge your diamond experience for these characters for sure. Each and every one of these characters are characters that I use on a daily basis, minus Moon Knight, minus Shocker today, right? There's a couple that maybe I wouldn't use either in Crucible or War pretty consistently on all of my accounts. All the other ones though, I mean, this is fantastic. 2 diamond Captain Britain. That's Dark Diamond promos. That's Dark Diamond credits. I mean, this is incredible. Do not miss these. You do not want to miss these. By the way, if you're a new player and you don't have these characters up at high levels, just look at this. Can't miss character shard offers. Keep an eye out for offers worthy of Odin himself that'll help power up these characters. Look, my eyes are open. I've got 2 smaller accounts that'll probably benefit from some of that. I'm going to check it out. Let's see it. Let's see if they actually are worthy of Odin himself. We'll see. Don't Wait to Play begins on the 25th, obviously. So that'll be fantastic. Should be here next week. Looking forward to it. New costumes are up. Now, look, this is not my favorite part of the game. I care absolutely 0 about costumes. But for those of you that care about costumes, read here. The TLDR is they're going to be making more ways to earn costume credits, which is great. They're going to be rotating who's in the costume shop a little bit more so you can get costumes that you might have missed. That's the TLDR, right? But go ahead and take a look at this here. It'll be available in all different areas, right? Obviously, there's going to be a premium component with the Battle Pass. Totally get that. You know, all of those things are there, but there will be different ways for you to earn additional costume credits, and it's coming up. So for those of you that are super into costumes and you really enjoy it, have at it. Have at it. Enjoy it. I look forward to it. You know, I look forward to you getting that part of the game that you like for sure. We got some Twitch drops coming up. So this is looking nice again. Again, you get that 3-hour mark, you get 10 Rachel Summer shards. That's perfect. You know, always need more Rachel Summer shards. At 2 hours, you get 2 million gold. In 1 hour, you get 10,000 antimatter. And obviously, today's free claim is 5 Azazel shards and 200 Flame of Tomorrow milestone points. Those are the Rachel Summer diamond points. So if you've enjoyed this blog, be a friend, right? Maybe share this out with somebody. Let them know that we've got a beacon of positivity in the world, and our game is not failing. Our game is not just this big mess that others would lead you to believe. Have some fun with it. Enjoy it. Look, there's parts of this update that didn't hit my fancy, right? But there's parts of this update that I realize are great for other people. So make sure that they know. If you don't care about the costumes, but your friend really does, feel free, let them know. Share this out, right? If you really care about costumes and you know that your friend really cares about diamonds and getting a lot of extra diamond credits for Odin, go at all of those things. All of those things. Just be a friend. Tell everyone what's in this blog. Share it out and let people know that the sky is not falling. The world is not ended. Annihilation raids will be here before the end of the day. I'm looking forward to it. So until then, we'll see ya. Bye!